Today I fucked up by eating a cheeseburger. This didn't happen today, but it's funny, so I'll share. I needed to drive over a mountain pass to go visit my lovely parents. The night before I decided that I was gonna get drunk and have a cheeseburger. The burger was delicious and the drinks were great. There is a part of the pass that's just trees for about an hour. Out of my own stupidity, I didn't plan ahead and use the bathroom. About 20 minutes into the middle of nowhere forest, my body reminds me I'm lactose intolerant and I get the overwhelming urge to poo. Lucky for me, there is a pullout up ahead for a Forest Service road, basically an ATV trail. I take that road and drive up a bit so I was hidden by trees and won't be seen from the main road. I'm a good Boy Scout and I always keep a roll of toilet paper in my car, be prepared. I quickly parked my car in the middle of the road as no one would be driving down this random forest road in the middle of nowhere. I flung open my door, rolled down my window, set the TP and my gun on the hood. This was bear country and I ain't dying via bear while shitting. I looped my arm though the window to make it easier to lean back and not shit on my shoes. I pull down my pants and the floodgates start. My god, this is the worst, most foul shit I've ever taken. In an attempt to make sure I don't shit on my pants, I push them all the way down to my ankles and push my butt further out so I was just kind of projectile shitting away from my car. After I completed my horrific expelling of shit, I stood up, closed my car door, turned to face up the road. Took a few shuffled steps away from bright brown puddle of the worst smelling shit I've ever smelt towards the hood of my car, and started to wipe. Well, just as I was about done wiping, a family of 4 in their SUV came around the corner of the road I'm currently blocking and have shit all over. I lock eyes with the mother, who looks horrified as there I stand, dick blowing in the breeze, hand shoved between my ass cheeks and a huge explosion of shit next to me. Stunned by absolute embarrassment, my brain on autopilot grabs the TP roll and uses it to cover my dick so I'm not flashing this poor woman, and I do one final wipe. This horrifies the lady even more because in moving the TP my gun is now on full display. So now she is looking at some random dude in the woods who is naked, staring her down, holding a roll of TP between his legs, blocking the only way out, and has a gun. At this moment her young boy pokes his head out of the window and shouts, "Mom, that's the biggest pile of crap I've ever seen." At this moment my brain restarts. I quickly pull up my pants, grab my gun and TP and just about throw myself into my car. Slamming the car in reverse, I start to back down this road till I can pull off to the side and let them pass. If looks could kill, my very soul would have been dead by the death glare I got from the dad. Meanwhile, one of the kids shouts out the window, "Goodbye Pooh Man," and I die of shame. Too long did not read. Ate cheeseburger, ruined someone else's family camping trip by becoming naked Pooh Man. Edit added paragraphs and removed some wells. The vision of a person naked with TP and a gun. You must have looked like the local loony that escaped on day release. On the plus side, you definitely made that family's trip more interesting. Not me reading this on a random hotel toilet, because I too am lactose intolerant and am too far from home to shit my bowels out. LMFAO, just what I needed today. Cheers. Tears of joy rolling on the floor, laughing, 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 rolling on the floor, laughing. Damn, this is the funniest shit, no pun intended, ever. Irresistible cheeseburgers. Guns. SUVs. This is the last great American novel. Today I fucked up by sleeping with my dog with the door closed. Edit. For everyone saying, "It's your fault," I know. I never said I was mad at my dog because I am not. It was unfortunate to wake up to, but I wasn't mad at her. I let her out and cleaned up. Also want to clarify that I didn't just let her into my parents' room. I opened their door and kept it open, set up pads and stayed awake for the next several hours checking on her and walking her. In all my years of owning animals, this is by far the most vulgar thing that has ever happened to me. I am on a family trip with family friends. My family has a cabin and so do our family friends. Overall it has been a lot of fun. But this is the last night and it has been something. The cabin is small and I share my room with my sister. My sister hates this and decided to sleep on the couch tonight. The bedroom we share is apt the size of a walk-in closet and has barely any floor space. We store our stuff on the floor, in the tiny drawers given to us. I went to sleep normal with my dog while my parents and their friends play cards on the deck. All was fine, but they were very noisy, so I closed the door. Which was mistake one. In the middle of the night I heard scratching on the door. My dog wanted to leave my room. I let her out but she was whining non-stop to go outside. She has horrible separation anxiety, so I assumed she wanted to go with my parents, but I didn't want to let her out because the screen door was open and I didn't want her to escape. I scooped her up and put her back in my room where I just passed right out. An hour goes by and I smell SMTH. She needs a bath, so I push her away thinking she was the cause. Well, she was, but not in that way. I suddenly hear the most aggressive shit squirting I ever heard. She violently shit and threw up all over me and my bed. I have never felt so violated. It is currently 2:30 a.m. and I put her outside and cleaned it up. Took a hot shower, opened the windows, and panicked. Right now the smell is gone, but just when I finished typing this post, she just yelped, then let out the most rancid squirt on the middle of the floor. This is going to be a long night for me and my dog. Update. It has been 10 minutes and I picked up the crap from the floor. I went looking for her and she made her way curled up in my parents' bed. I left their door a crack and put some puppy pads down. My sister is physically disabled and we bring big pads everywhere for her to sleep on so her stomach fluids don't get on the bed, and she just missed the pad. I was in the middle of cleaning up still, already walked her but she didn't go. After this I took her on walks. Update 2. It passed. After the last update it didn't happen again and she is now playful and happy. Too long did not read. Fell asleep with my door closed and my dog in my room where she then violently shit and puked all over me and my bed. I hope your dog feels better soon. Always take a scratching door dog seriously. I made this mistake with my dog when she was younger. Luckily she was in a crate, but the noise of that liquid shit hitting the walls will haunt my dreams forever. I'm more worried about what your dog may have eaten. Your dog was puking and squirt shitting and you just left it in bed with your parents?